out here, Hollandia Park baseball field. It's freezing. Let's go, everybody. Winter break is almost upon us, and with it will come nearly a month of proper sleep, as well as immediately forgetting everything that you've learned this semester to make stuff for all the new stuff that you're going to learn next semester. But before all that junk happens, why don't we take a look at how this semester treated me in English class, because this is an English assignment. Fortunately for me, I went through the hell of AP Lang last year, so I've been smooth sailing thus far because, I mean, it's safe to say I know what I'm doing. Relatively. Like everyone, I am not perfect, and there have been some big potholes along this road, to say the least. But I'm still gonna talk about the stuff I did good first. Alright, I'm just gonna say it outright. Most of the standards for this class, I crushed. These three, I even got 10s on, which isn't saying much, I hope. There are plenty of other skills I got 9s on, but that was most of them, so I'm not gonna talk about it, because that would take, like, forever. So why don't we just move to the 8s, yeah? There's less of those. We can talk about those better. I'm in the dugout now. Writing 8 is something I was this close to having a 9 in, but silly old me, I forgot on pages 1 to 2 of our packet, the one where we had to, you know, fill out all the little clouds. I got everything in there just fine. All I forgot to do was, you know, say where the information was coming from. And if you're in English class, that's a pretty big deal. Almost at it. We'll get them next. Speaking and listening 3 and 4, which are the presentation skills, I actually also got 8s in because I'm not very good at presenting because, for one, I space out a lot when people are presenting, which is not a good thing. And for two, I'm not very good at presenting things myself. Like, I'm loud, people can hear me pretty well, but since I get super nervous in the heat of the moment, I kind of just start babbling and not saying exactly what I was supposed to say, which is actually what I'm doing right now. Make stuff for all the new stuff. My script is more of like a suggestion, it's a guideline. My plan to fix all this is to just really hunker down and focus and or lock in, as we say these days. And for the speaking part, I guess just practice talking to myself in a mirror while reading off something. The other skills I got 8s on were actually the language skills, and my guess as to why is because I swore too much in class. Past tense. I miss my old table. My other guess as to why is because sometimes when I'm writing, I just can't seem to do it right. I'll add an extra E to something that doesn't need it, or I'll just skip an entire word in the sentence. It's nonsense. It's utter nonsense. Not only that, but my grammar is oftentimes so bad when I write because I forget that I'm supposed to be writing like a proper academic scholar student. I simply forget that I'm supposed to be writing a formal English paper or a formal English class. I can't even do it right now. But in some cases, that's not bad, like our warm-ups and stuff like that. That's supposed to sound like you. So there's a time and place for everything. So what I plan on doing next semester for this class is just mentally taking myself back to last year, AP Lang. If you guys weren't in it, I'm happy for you. Don't do it. You can't do it, it's too late. But now I bet you're wondering what the next part's gonna be about, because, I mean, I've just been doing so swell so far, right? Right? I apologize for any car noise, because I'm right behind a road. But this is a really nice little spot, so I'm gonna film here anyway. This one hurts. This is gonna make my parents upset. I don't want to ever get any of these ever again. You know what the minimum requirement is for having it turned in? 6. I did turn it in, and I still somehow got 5. This is absolutely devastating. These 2 5s tanked my grade from an A- to a B. But even though I am upset, I understand why they are so. Because frankly, I messed up. Now these 2 5s were for reading 6 and writing 4. Those skills were covered by pages 6 to 8 in our packet. That was the one where you had to annotate the article about Kroger or something in those pages. I admittedly skimped out, I'm not gonna lie. My annotations were just underlines because I wanted to get it done. And the writing assignment on the back, it seems I had completely misunderstood what the prompt was and wrote an entire page about the wrong thing. That's on me. And that covers everything. I don't want to talk about these fives anymore, so let's recap. This is my State of the Union address or something. I kinda sorta kicked ass this semester, but I cannot underestimate this class. There's still work that needs to be done, and work that needs to be done properly. And we've seen what happens when it's not done properly. I can't only mentally exist when there's work right in front of me, alright? I gotta really, really pay attention, make sure I'm getting all the details in. I gotta make sure I'm doing every single thing I can to bump my grades up. I need to pay attention to what it even is I'm looking at. I need to write like a founding father. I need to spell like Joe Biden.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him in...
I need to present with earnest like Donald Trump.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
And I need to cite factual evidence like Bill Clinton.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
And that, my fellow Americans, is how you be an upstanding citizen. I hope you all have a great Christmas. Goodbye.